Greetings to all melanated people all around the world. It's really a joy, it's really a blessing, it's really an honor to be out here in nature and greeting you and hearing the song of this river flowing, and knowing that I'm bringing nature in your home, I'm bringing sunlight in your home, both naturally and spiritually. I'm bringing joy and peace in your heart because I am joyful, because I've come to know who I am. I've come to recognize that our purpose on the face of this earth is to know who we are and to vibrate to that place of our true identity, which is our true divinity, and to understand that this whole journey of life is from humanity to divinity, and you are to embrace your divinity. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I want to speak to you concerning the woman caught in adultery in the Bible. Now, many preachers have preached many messages on this woman caught in adultery, and all of them have gone wrong. And the reason why they have gone wrong is because they fail to realize that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. That the Bible is not literal, neither is it secular history. Also, they fail to realize that the Bible have no reference to anyone who existed thousands of years ago or to any actual event that took place on earth thousands of years ago. It all addresses the human psyche and have to do with the human imagination, which is the creator in man. For without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. Okay? And everything else that ever going to be made, it must first be imagined. Even if someone who is quite religious try to speak about the creation story, it is only teaching you how you just create your reality using the elements of earth, wind, fire, water, and you being the spirit. It is teaching you how your thoughts does be null and void and without form, and then it does be solidified when you take your thoughts and put it into action. So thoughts, action, manifestation. Okay, I just want to go into all of that, but that's just the story right there in a nutshell. So now what they did, they take adultery and fornication and they equate it only to sex. So what happened? Most religious people have a mindset when they think about adultery and fornication only when they think about sex. But when I walk the street and I see people so caught up on their cell phone, especially women, men too, I'm not saying that men don't do it, but there are even more women. They're trapped in the matrix. They become so much in union or in oneness with the system, not understanding who they are, that instead of them marrying or being in union with the immortal one that is within themselves, they get trapped in the physical realm, and they are committing fornication and adultery because they do not know that they are the creator, and the things that they are using is the creation, and the creator must not be controlled by the creation, because the creator was before the creation, the perceiver was before the perception. So the phone, it was first imagined. The clothes you're wearing, it was first imagined. The camera I'm speaking through, it was first imagined. The money you're using, it was first imagined. So my brother and my sisters, when I tell you about the woman who was caught in fornication, in adultery, it is teaching you about the subconscious mind. Because the subconscious mind is the female side of us, the inner being, the multiplier. And when we are going against the subconscious mind, our true teacher, that will bring all things to our remembrance, that would lead us and guide us. We are going against our true husband. We are going against our true groom, because we are the bride. And we're supposed to listen to the groom. Because this life is the story of the true marriage. Knowing that God and man are one. Knowing that you are spirit having a human experience. So when you're going after this, when you're going away from the spirit and allowing the materialistic things to control you, that's adultery. You are the woman in adultery. And it is showing you that doesn't matter how religious you are, that there's nothing you can do to attain righteousness. It is teaching you it is not by works, lest any man should boast. It is teaching you that it's all about grace, it's love, it's unmerited favor. That's the reason why it tells you the one who have come to his Christ self will recognize these hypocritical religious ones, because he understands their mindset, and he will put things in its rightful place by saying he without sin cast the first stone, which is saying each and every one of us are guilty of going against the spirit, of going against the leading and guidance of our own intuition, our own husband. Therefore, we are being adulterous and don't even know it. Yet, you want to point fingers on someone else. And that is what Christianity is all about. It's all about judging someone and condemning someone when it is not by works. So my brother, my sisters, the whole story about the woman caught in adultery is teaching you that there's no one to change in this world but yourself. And the only one that's committing adultery is you. Because you're going against yourself. You're going against your own intuition, your own husband that's supposed to govern you and lead you and direct you and lead you into all truth. Because the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. And the entire Bible is your biography. And there's only one who have come to the place of Christ consciousness, who knows the truth by experience, will be able to say to the religious ones, ye without sin cast the first stone. Because sin is not knowing who you are. Sin is you coming in a wall and being born in amnesia, a state of forgetfulness. That's why he says that we're born in sin and shaped in iniquity even from our mother's womb. We do not know who we are. And the universal question of life is this: who am I? And when the answer comes, it will come: I am. I am that I am. I am whatever I believe myself to be. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So my brother, my sisters, this message of self-realization is not one to point fingers like those in Christianity. This message of self-realization is for us to discover our divinity and stop live in idolatry and stop live in adultery also, by going after the getting instead of finding first the being. That's the reason why it says, seek ye first the kingdom of God's righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. When you do not seek the kingdom first, what you're doing, you're in adultery. Okay? So with that being said, my brother, my sisters, I want to thank you very much. I think you got the message I'm trying to bring across to you, and I want to thank you very much. I want to encourage those of you in whom this message is resonating to support this work by supporting our ebooks and our paperback books, and they are on Amazon, and the link is always down below for you. And for those who would like to support us in clothing, the link for the clothing down there for you also. And always remember to go to bed more consciously and awake more consciously. That's why we did pillows also, to help you, and we're doing summer work also, okay, to help you to put what we are saying into practice in your life and to reap the benefit from it. Also, if you want, you can support us also, and if you choose to, you can support us also on Patreon. And I'm saying to you, always when you are giving, see it as an investment, and that you're going to circulate and come right back to you. Thus it is said, give and it shall come back to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over shall man give into your bosom. And I want you to come into that blessing by giving to this true message of light that has come to awake you, enlighten you, and to bring you into a higher place of abundance and peace and joy. So with that being said, now I want to give you the sign of Matthew 6:22, where it says, if I be single, your whole body will be full of light. And my brother and my sister, I'm saying to you, when you have that experience, you'll come to realize it is the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N. And you'll come to realize that without the sun, as in the S-U-N, there is no life and there is no light. And you'll come to realize without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. And that the sun parallels the human imagination, and the human imagination parallels the sun. And that light is within you. For we are the people of the sun. Therefore, let us vibrate. Let us also use our mind power to achieve our every desire as we vibrate higher and higher. So with that, Mr. I want to say peace, love you, I'm out.